Welcome to the complete guide to Cowork, the tool that lets you automate your desktop and work smarter with Claude AI. In this walkthrough, we'll cover four key areas: task automation, file management, AI workflows, and desktop control. This is part of our YouTube education series, so let's dive in. So, what exactly is Cowork? Cowork is Anthropic's AI-powered desktop automation tool that lets Claude see your screen, control your files, and execute complex tasks so you can focus on what matters most. Cowork works through three core capabilities. First, it can see your screen. Claude observes your desktop in real time and understands the context of what's happening, just like a human assistant looking over your shoulder. Second, it can take action. Claude doesn't just watch, it actively clicks, types, opens files, and runs commands on your behalf, handling the repetitive work for you. And third, it can think and adapt. Using advanced AI reasoning, Cowork can handle unexpected situations intelligently, adjusting its approach when things don't go as planned. In short, Cowork turns Claude into a hands-on desktop assistant that sees, acts, and thinks, making automation smarter than ever. So why choose Cowork? Let's look at the case for AI-powered desktop automation. The numbers speak for themselves. Cowork delivers 10x faster task completion, meaning what used to take you an hour could be done in minutes. It cuts repetitive work by 70%, freeing up a huge chunk of your day for higher value activities. And it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Automation that never sleeps, never takes a break, and is always ready when you need it. But the benefits go beyond just the stats. Cowork helps you eliminate hours of manual, click heavy tasks every single week. And the best part? No coding required. You simply describe what you want in plain language, and Claude handles the rest. It's also incredibly versatile. Cowork works across any app on your desktop, not just browsers, so nothing on your machine is out of reach. And the more you use it, the better it gets. Claude learns your context and improves with every session, becoming a smarter, more personalized assistant over time. In short, Cowork isn't just automation, it's automation that thinks, adapts, and grows with you. Now let's get you set up with Cowork. First, let's make sure your system is ready. Cowork requires macOS 12 or Windows 11, so check that your operating system is up to date. You'll also need a Claude Pro, Team, or Enterprise plan to access Cowork's features. On the hardware side, you'll need a minimum of 4 GB of RAM, though 8 GB is recommended for the best experience. You'll also need an active internet connection for AI processing, and make sure your screen recording permissions are enabled. This is what allows Claude to see and interact with your desktop. Once your system is ready, installation is straightforward with just four steps. Step 1, download Cowork. Head over to Claude AI or your desktop app store to grab the application. Step 2, sign in to Claude. Use your existing Anthropic account credentials to log in. Step 3, grant permissions. Enable screen recording and accessibility permissions so Cowork can see and control your desktop. And step 4, launch and configure. Open the app and set up your workspace preferences to tailor the experience to your needs. And that's it. Four simple steps and you're ready to start automating your desktop with Claude AI. Now that you're set up, let's take a tour of the Cowork interface, your command center for AI-powered automation. The interface is clean and intuitive, organized into four key areas that work together seamlessly. Starting at the top, you have the toolbar. This is your quick access menu, giving you fast shortcuts to the most commonly used features and settings, all within easy reach. On the left side is the sidebar. This is where you'll find navigation and modules. You can see it houses sections for home, files, tasks, chat, and apps, making it easy to jump between different areas of your workspace with just a click. In the center of the interface is the task panel. This is your active automation view. Think of this as your main workspace where you can monitor and manage everything Cowork is doing on your behalf in real time. And finally, at the bottom is the AI console. This is where the magic happens. Simply type your instructions here in plain language, and Claude will interpret them and get to work. No complex commands, no coding, just natural conversation. Together, these four components create a powerful yet simple environment that puts AI-driven desktop automation right at your fingertips. Let's talk about one of Cowork's most powerful features, task automation. Cowork can automate virtually any repetitive desktop workflow, and here are 6 key examples of what it can do. First, file organization. Cowork can automatically sort, rename, and move files based on rules you define. No more manually organizing folders or hunting down misplaced documents. Second, data entry. Claude can fill out forms, spreadsheets, and databases automatically, whether it's one record or thousands. Cowork handles it with speed and accuracy. Third, batch processing. Need to run the same task across hundreds of files? Cowork can do it in seconds. What would take you hours of manual work is done in a fraction of the time. Fourth, web scraping. Cowork can extract data from websites and organize it instantly, making research and data collection faster and more efficient than ever. Fifth, report generation. Claude can compile data and produce fully formatted reports on demand, saving you the time of pulling information together from multiple sources. And sixth, custom workflows. This is where Cowork truly shines. You can chain multiple steps together into a single automated pipeline, creating powerful, personalized workflows tailored exactly to your needs. The bottom line, if it's repetitive and desktop based, Cowork can automate it. Now let's see Cowork's file management capabilities in action, because a cluttered digital workspace slows everyone down. Take a look at the before side of the screen. This is what most of our desktops look like. A messy mix of files with confusing names like report final v3.docs, report final v4.docs, a vague misc stuff folder, an untitled 2xlsx, a random image file, and an old notes text file. Sound familiar? It's disorganized, hard to navigate, and wastes valuable time. Now watch what happens when Cowork AI steps in. On the after side, everything is clean, logical, and structured. Cowork has automatically sorted and organized everything into clearly labeled folders. Reports are neatly grouped under a reports folder, with files properly renamed to 2024 Q4 report and 2024 Q3 report for easy identification. Spreadsheets are filed away in their own spreadsheets folder with a clean, descriptive name, and media files like images are tucked into a dedicated media folder. No manual sorting, no renaming files one by one. Cowork simply looked at the chaos, understood the context, and created order automatically. This is file management mastery, letting Cowork keep your entire digital workspace organized so you never have to waste time searching for files again. Let's pull back the curtain and look at exactly how Cowork processes your instructions through its AI-powered workflows. It's a simple 4-step process that makes powerful automation accessible to everyone. Step 1. You describe. It all starts with you. Simply type your goal in plain English. No technical jargon, no coding, no complex commands needed. Just tell Cowork what you want to achieve, as if you were explaining it to a colleague. Step 2. Claude thinks. Once you've given your instruction, Claude's AI gets to work behind the scenes. It breaks your task down into logical, safe, and executable steps, essentially creating a smart action plan before doing anything on your desktop. Step 3. Cowork acts. With the plan in place, Cowork moves into action. It automates the task on your desktop with precision, clicking, typing, opening files, running commands, handling every step of the workflow accurately and efficiently on your behalf. And step 4, you review. Once the task is complete, you stay in control. You verify the results and, if needed, refine the output with simple follow-up instructions. Cowork listens, adjusts, and improves based on your feedback. And that's the beauty of AI-powered workflows, a seamless 4-step cycle of describe, think, act, and review that puts the power of automation in your hands without any technical expertise required. Now let's talk about how to get the most out of your conversations with Claude AI, because the better you communicate, the better your results. This slide is all about mastering how to work with your AI assistant. On the left, we have a real-world example prompt in action. A user types, "You, organize all PDF invoices in my downloads folder by month." Cowork responds immediately, found 48 PDF files, creating month folders and sorting, done. The user then follows up with, "Now rename them with the format YYYYMM vendor." And Cowork gets right back to work. renaming all 48 files using invoice dates. Complete. This back and forth shows just how natural and conversational working with Claude can be. No technical commands, just plain language instructions and instant results. On the right, we have 4 essential pro prompting tips to help you get the best out of every interaction. Tip 1: Be specific. Name exact folders, file types, and desired outcomes. The more detail you give, the more precisely Claude can execute your request. Tip 2: Use context. Tell Claude what project or workflow the task relates to. This helps Claude understand the bigger picture and make smarter decisions. Tip 3: Confirm first. Ask Claude to describe its plan before it starts executing. This way you can catch any misunderstandings before any action is taken. And tip 4: Iterate, refine in steps. Start simple, then add complexity. Build on each response to guide Claude toward exactly what you need. Master these 4 tips, and you'll unlock the full potential of working with Claude AI. Now let's see co-work in action with some real-world use cases, because nothing demonstrates the power of a tool better than seeing what real professionals are accomplishing with it every day. Our first use case features a data analyst and the task of weekly report automation. Before co-work, this analyst was spending 4 hours every Monday manually pulling together their weekly report. After co-work, that same report is done in just 8 minutes. Co-work pulls data from 5 different sources, formats the charts, and emails the completed report, all automatically every single Monday without fail. That's nearly half a workday given back to the analyst every single week. Our second use case comes from an HR manager tackling onboarding document prep. Before co-work, preparing onboarding materials for a new hire took 90 minutes of manual work. After co-work, it's done in just 5 minutes. Co-work generates personalized welcome packets, sets up accounts, and sends intro emails, all in one seamless automated workflow. New hires get a better experience, and HR gets their time back. Our third use case highlights a content creator dealing with asset organization. Before co-work, organizing project assets was taking 4 hours per project. After co-work, that's down to under 2 minutes. Co-work sorts new files, renames assets by category, and exports everything to the right folders automatically. 3 very different professionals, 3 very different tasks, but the same powerful result. Co-work eliminates the manual grind and gives people back their most valuable resource: time. Now let's level up and explore co-work's most powerful feature: advanced custom workflows. This is where you can chain multiple steps together into powerful, repeatable pipelines that run like clockwork. Let's walk through a real-world example pipeline shown across the top of the slide. It all starts with a trigger. In this case, a new email arrives with invoice in the subject line. That single event sets the entire workflow in motion. Next comes extract. Co-work reads the attachment and passes all the key data from the invoice automatically. Then the process step. Co-work matches the extracted information to the correct vendor database entry, ensuring everything is accurately linked. From there, the log step kicks in. Co-work adds a new row to your accounting sheet with all the relevant details, keeping your records up to date without any manual entry. And finally, confirm. Co-work sends a Slack notification to let you know the task is complete. The entire workflow, fully automated from start to finish, but that's just one example. Co-work's advanced capabilities go even further with 4 powerful workflow tools. If then logic lets you build conditional branches. For example, if a file is over 5 MB, compress it before sending. Smart decision making built right into your workflow. Loop and batch allows you to run the same workflow for each item in a folder, list, or spreadsheet row. Perfect for processing large volumes of data in one go. Wait and trigger lets you pause a workflow until a specific condition is met, like a file arriving at a certain time of day. And error handling ensures that when steps fail, co-work can retry, notify you, or log the error safely, so nothing falls through the cracks. With custom workflows, you're not just automating tasks, you're building intelligent self-running systems that handle complexity so you don't have to. And that brings us to our key takeaways, a summary of everything we've covered in the complete guide to cowork. Let's recap the 6 most important things to remember. First, cowork turns Claude AI into a hands-on desktop automation partner. It's not just a chatbot. It sees your screen, takes action, and thinks intelligently on your behalf. Second, it works across every app on your OS, no plugins or integrations needed. Because Cowork operates at the operating system level, if it's on your screen, Cowork can automate it. Third, it's built for non-developers. Plain language instructions power everything. You don't need to know how to code, you just need to know what you want. Fourth, Cowork saves you hours every single week by automating files, forms, reports, and so much more. Time you can reinvest into the work that truly matters. Fifth, enterprise grade security keeps your data safe and control firmly in your hands. Local processing, end to end encryption, permission scoping, and confirmation steps ensure you're always protected. And sixth, advanced workflows let power users build multi step AI pipelines, complete with logic, loops, triggers, and error handling for truly sophisticated automation. Cowork is more than a productivity tool, it's a smarter way to work, powered by the intelligence of Claude AI. Here's a detailed closing summary that ties the entire presentation together. And there we have it, the complete guide to Cowork. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered throughout this presentation. We began by asking what is Cowork, and we learned that it's Anthropic's AI-powered desktop automation tool that can see your screen, take action, and think and adapt intelligently on your behalf. We then explored why Cowork matters, with 10x faster task completion, 70% less repetitive work, and 24/7 automation availability. The case for AI-powered desktop automation is clear and compelling. We walked through getting started, covering the simple system requirements and the 4 easy installation steps to get up and running quickly. We toured the Cowork interface, understanding how the toolbar, sidebar, task panel, and AI console work together as your command center for automation. We discovered the power of task automation, from file organization and data entry to batch processing, web scraping, report generation, and custom workflows. We saw file management mastery in action, watching Cowork transform a chaotic digital workspace into a perfectly organized file structure in moments. We unpacked AI-powered workflows, the four-step cycle of describe, think, act, and review that makes powerful automation accessible to everyone. We learned how to work with Claude AI effectively, using pro-prompting tips like being specific, using context, confirming first, and iterating to get the best results. We explored integrations and compatibility, seeing how Cowork connects seamlessly with Microsoft Office, Google Workspace, web browsers, Slack, Teams, email clients, and developer tools across your entire OS. We were inspired by real-world use cases, from a data analyst cutting report time from 4 hours to 8 minutes, to an HR manager reducing onboarding prep from 90 minutes to 5, to a content creator organizing assets in under 2 minutes. We addressed security and privacy, with local processing, full user control, enterprise-grade encryption, and permission scoping, ensuring your data is always safe. We picked up essential tips and best practices, starting low stakes, building reusable workflows, using preview mode, reviewing activity logs, combining with Claude Chat, and scheduling recurring tasks. And finally, we dove into advanced custom workflows, chaining triggers, extraction, processing, logging, and confirmation steps together with if-then logic, loop and batch processing, wait and trigger conditions, and robust error handling. The message throughout has been consistent. Co-work is not just another productivity tool. It is a fundamental shift in the way we work. It takes the repetitive, time-consuming manual tasks off your plate and puts the power of AI to work for you, intelligently, securely, and effortlessly. Whether you're a data analyst, an HR professional, a content creator, a developer, or anyone in between, Co-work meets you where you are and amplifies what you can achieve. The future of work is automated, intelligent, and powered by Claude AI. And with Cowork, that future starts today. Thank you for watching the complete guide to Cowork. Don't forget to subscribe for more AI productivity tutorials, and we'll see you in the next one.